Part 3, Mind, Vision and Movement, the invisible weapons of an attacker. You see, everyone talks about goals. The highlight reels, the celebrations, the screaming crowds. But what they don't talk about is the silence before the goal. That split second, when the attacker sees something nobody else does. That's vision. That's instinct. That's the art hidden inside every great attacker. Football isn't only played with your feet. It's played with your mind. The legs just follow the decisions your brain makes in milliseconds. A great attacker doesn't chase the ball. He reads the game like a story unfolding right before his eyes. He predicts, he adapts, he deceives. That's what separates the good from the extraordinary. Section 1. The power of vision. Vision is not eyesight. It's football intelligence, the ability to see the unseen. When the defender looks at the ball, the attacker looks at the next pass. When the crowd looks at the winger, the attacker looks at the space behind the center back. That's vision, the ability to think 2 seconds ahead. You must train your eyes not just to watch, but to read. Read body language, passing angles, space opening and closing. Great attackers like Messi or Benzema don't rush. They glide through chaos, finding calm where others see panic. Why? Because they see patterns before they happen. So when you train, don't just run after the ball. Train your awareness. Watch full matches. Study movements. See how professional attackers position themselves before the ball is even played. Football is not a game of reaction. It's a game of anticipation. Section 2. Movement, the language of attackers. Movement is communication, silent but deadly. Every step you take, every direction you run, it speaks to your teammates. It tells them where the play is going. There are 2 types of movements. Keycap 1 visible movement, the ones the defenders expect. Keycap 2 invisible movement, the ones that break the line. The best attackers use both. Watch Thomas Muller, not the fastest, not the strongest, but always in the right place. Because his movement is intelligent. He moves not to receive the ball, but to create space for others. That's what modern football demands. Selfless movement that benefits the team. When you run without the ball, the defender must follow you. And when he follows you, he opens space for your teammate. That's how attacks are born, from movement, not luck. So stop being a spectator on the field. Start being the one who makes defenders panic. Move with purpose. Every step counts. Section 3. The mind of a killer. An attacker must think like a hunter. You wait, you observe, you strike. But above all, you never lose focus. Pressure. It's your best friend. Because when others freeze, you rise. You see, finishing chances is not about luck, it's about mindset. It's about believing you will score, even before you touch the ball. Confidence doesn't come from success. It comes from preparation. You've done the drills. You've repeated the shot 1,000 times. So when the real moment comes, you don't think, you act. That's why great attackers look calm inside the box. They've lived that moment before, in their mind, over and over. Pause, soft emotional tone. But remember this, even the greatest miss. Even the best strikers hit the post, shoot over, or lose their nerve. The difference is, they move on. They don't carry their misses, they carry their lessons. Every missed shot teaches something. The body angle, the timing, the weight of the pass. If you learn from it, you're already improving. That's how great attackers evolve. Section 4. The balance between emotion and logic. Football is emotion, but emotion without control is chaos. When the adrenaline hits, you want to rush every decision. But a real striker stays calm inside the storm. He controls his breathing, waits half a second longer, and strikes with precision. That's the difference between a chance and a goal. So practice composure. Yes, practice it, in training. Breathe, focus, and shoot only when your body feels ready, not rushed. Pause, reflective moment. Because football is 70% mental, 30% technical. And that 70% is invisible. Fans can't see it, coaches can't measure it, but it wins games. Section 5. Team vision, thinking beyond yourself. Attackers must learn the art of connection. A great striker doesn't just think, how do I score? He thinks, how can my movement help my teammate score? This is modern attacking football. Fluid, fast, intelligent. When you link up with your midfielders. When your timing matches their rhythm. That's when football becomes poetry. Watch Manchester City, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Their attackers don't just play for themselves. They play for the system. That's what makes them unstoppable. Pause, motivational tone. So next time you play, ask yourself, am I chasing the ball, or creating opportunities? Because true attackers create. They don't wait for magic, they make it. Section 6. Game intelligence, the secret weapon. Intelligence in football is not about IQ, it's about awareness. Knowing when to run, when to pass, when to stop. It's timing, pure and simple. Some attackers touch the ball only a few times in 90 minutes. But one touch changes everything. That's not luck, that's intelligence. And you can train that. Play small-sided games. Practice under pressure. Force your mind to make quick decisions. Because in modern football, the faster thinker always wins. Pause, deep breath tone. The attacker's mind must be calm like water. Still on the surface, but deep and unpredictable beneath. That's how you stay one move ahead. Section 7. Call to action, train like a predator. Now listen carefully. If you want to be an attacker who matters, start training your invisible weapons. Don't just shoot, think. Don't just run, read. Don't just play, predict. Next time you're on the pitch, don't focus on where the ball is. Focus on where it's going. Close your eyes before practice and visualize your runs, your finishes, your reactions. See it before it happens, and then make it real. Because that's how elite attackers are made. Not in the spotlight, but in silence. Outro, calm and strong finish. In the end, football is not just a game of speed or skill. It's a game of awareness. The attacker who can think faster, move smarter, and react calmer owns the field. So go out there, train your vision, master your movement, sharpen your mind, because goals may be visible, but the weapons that create them are invisible. And those who control the invisible control the game. This was part 3, Mind, Vision and Movement, the invisible weapons of an attacker. Next up, part 4, the legacy of the modern striker.